So you've got your mobile app deployed and it's time to roll it out to the congregation. But you're wondering, where do I start? Well, in this video, we'll go over 5 steps that will jumpstart the launch of your branded Church Software by Group Life mobile app. Thanks for watching. Your account's created. We've gotten a few administrative and early adopter users all set up. Now what's next? Well, the first thing you'll want to do is create some relevant groups. With groups, you'll have a way of determining who can see what posts, who receives which notifications, and which users will interact with one another. It's important to establish this first. Create a group for your entire church that'll be used for broadcast messages. Create ones for your men and women of your church, your leaders, your youth. But don't create too many. Keep in mind, you want to keep these manageable in the beginning, because as a church, as your use of the app grows, you might get a little bit overwhelmed with the group. So make sure you keep them simple, and you might even considering having someone serve as a volunteer to maintain them, maybe a church staff member or a leader in your church. After you've created your groups, the next thing you want to do is create some relevant introductory posts. Now with these groups in place, you'll need to generate some content that users will see immediately upon login. But don't overwhelm the feed. Instead, create 1 or 2 introductory messages that'll serve as a welcome to the group members as they join, letting them know that the feed is alive. Now with these posts, make sure you use some relevant inviting images while trying not to say too much. With these images, you want to grab something that captures their attention and connects with what you're trying to say with that welcome. Again, don't say too much, just a few words, welcome, and a great image that kind of gets them excited about being involved in the feed. With that post created and the groups created, you'll next want to make an announcement to the church. There are a number of ways to alert the church that your app has been deployed and that this new online community has been created. Announce it from the stage. Place prominent links on your website to the Google Play and Apple app stores. Send out an email to your contact list. Place posters and flyers in the building. You might even grab a QR code and stick it in the bulletin. In all these ways, you want to let people know that there's a new way to engage, and it's specifically tailored for your church. Now, this should be done often. Announcements should be made weekly in the beginning to kind of keep it before people. Let your church family know the reason why this new resource exists. It's designed to keep them informed and allow them to stay connected with the body of the church. It's a safe way, a private way, an ad and interruption-free community where they can share ideas, communicate with other group members, post classifieds, engage in the ministry. They can volunteer for activities, manage their donations. We won't go into all the features of the app, but know that you want to make sure that they understand why you put it out there. And you want to make these announcements often, and especially in the beginning, make these announcements weekly from the pulpit or from the stage. Now that you've gotten some relevant posts created, you got your groups in place, the next thing you got an announcement that you've sent out. The next key thing, of course, is to get people registered. Set a user sign-up goal consistent with the size of your church. If you have 100 people, target 25 users in the first month. As you do this, publish a registration link that can be used to click on and register for your primary group. That link can be captured from the group management page. Send out an email to your contact list with that link in it, letting them know that they can sign up. User registrations determine how effective your communication approach will be. Furthermore, engagement in the app will dictate how well you'll be able to use this new resource as a key tool to get information in the front of your members. And so registration is important. As I said before, set that goal. 1/4 of your congregation, maybe 25 again in that first month. Get them signed up, get them active and informed about what the app is designed for. And really the last thing we'd say about the app is commit to the channel. In this day, your people have numerous ways, numerous platforms to connect with people they care about. They connect with Facebook and Instagram. People connect with their colleagues through LinkedIn. They're using Twitter to keep up with people they care about. Although your branded mobile app isn't designed to compete with these platforms, it is designed to help you centralize your messaging. This isn't to say that you'll cause using things like Facebook and Instagram and these things to be totally obsolete. Of course not. You need these tools to perform outreach and reach out, again, to connect with people that may not be engaged in your church. What it is to say, however, is that there has to be a commitment on your part as leadership to use this as your primary channel of communicating key things to the body. But also remember, it's not just a way for you to communicate to them, but for them to communicate with each other and back to you. Post announcements, allow them to post announcements, share activity, share prayer requests, respond to those prayer requests as they're made, and encourage folks as they take part in using the tool. Now also remember to inform them of the safety of this channel. Prayer requests aren't visible by anyone that people don't want them to be visible to. User information isn't visible to anyone that they don't want that information to be visible to. There are no ads. There is no data mining. There's no selling of information. Posts aren't monitored or filtered so that users see what we want them to see, per se. Your commitment to this channel will guide the commitment of your people to the goals established when you, as a leader, determined that this tool would benefit them and the goals of your ministry. So upon accepting that invitation from you, they will be involved, they will be engaged, they will be as engaged as you are in committing to them through this channel. So please do that. So these are just some steps, some basic steps. If you need to refresh on this approach, of course, feel free to smash that restart button and watch the presentation again. We'll also post these notes in the support channel or a link to the support channel in the description of this post. So again, thank you for allowing us to partner with your church, and we hope you enjoy using your branded mobile app. Feel free to reach out to us on our support site. Again, we look forward to engaging with you and seeing how God works in your church family. God bless you.